right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to get into today is your body is sending you signals. Pay attention to it. You know, the one thing throughout my life I've realized, regardless if it's fitness related or not, is that my body is constantly sending me signals, good and bad. A lot of times I talk about injuries on my channel. I want people definitely, regardless if you work out or not, to prevent injuries, especially if you want to live a long, healthy life. But I think the one thing people miss a lot of times, regardless again if you work out or not, all the signals your body is constantly sending you. But for the most part, I think most of them ignore them. And I've even done this myself. Some I pay attention to, some I ignore, all right? But if you look at the relationship you have with your body and mind, think about it. I don't even care if it's a cup of coffee, hypothetically, in the morning. For some reason, your body or your mind is sending a signal, hey, I want coffee. If I don't get it, I'm going to be aggravated, or whatever the case may be. Same with water, for instance, right? You know, you're thirsty. A lot of times it may not only be water, it may be sending you a signal, hey, I want this to drink. Food, you know, a lot of times we say, oh, I got a taste for this, or whatever the case may be. Something is sending you a signal to say, hey, I want this, right? All right, I had to move locations because they were cleaning. But back to your body sending you signals. A lot of times, too, it's going to be sending you signals regarding possibly injuries, hypothetically, right? It may start off very small, and I talk about this a lot. What may start off very small in your body sending a signal, it could be something even like a tweak, right? I want people to start addressing that immediately if you can. A lot of times we ignore things, and before you know it, what was originally something small, slowly but surely starts to evolve into something big. That's the last thing we want to happen, okay? Also, I mean, just back to your body sending you signals, I see a lot of my friends, family members, colleagues, say we go up a flight of stairs, right? Sometimes I'm even winded, I'm not gonna lie, but I could tell if they're really winded, right? Or they're sweating profusively. Your body, again, may be sending you a signal to say, hey, you're out of shape, hey, you may have to lose some weight here. Again, it may not be either one of those cases, but again, pay attention to those type of things. You know, and I also, being involved with the bar nightclub business in my entire life, a lot of times, again, you know, if you're starting to have a lot of hangovers, right, your body is sending you a signal, maybe that, hey, you're drinking too much. I know it may sound stupid and it's kind of common sense, but people seem to ignore that. The same with smoking, right? To a certain degree, you may be, you know, smoking too many cigarettes, too many cigars, your body, you're hacking, you're coughing up shit, right? And again, that doesn't mean you can't have a drink or two or whatever the case may be. Doesn't mean you can't have a cigarette whenever you want or a cigar. But there does come a point where, again, your body is sending you signals to say, hey, you're on overload. Let's back up here. You're not helping your body, you're destroying it. Now, I'm not saying all those things obviously are destroying your body. That's ridiculous. But what I am saying is listening to your body and start really figuring out a balance, what really you can do and can't do. Because I think a lot of times what kind of becomes something casual, back to a drink, or it could be one cup of coffee or whatever the case may be, and before you know it, you're drinking too many cups, too many cigarettes, too many cigars, too many drinks, whatever the case may be. You know, then it becomes extreme and then it's excessive. And again, your body is saying, hey, I don't feel good. Please pay attention to that. Please pay attention to your body when it's saying, this is not working for us. And I know a lot of times we ignore that. And I'm going to wrap it up with fitness. A lot of times I worked out very heavy, very extreme. And I'm going to tell you right now, my body and my joints, tendons, I talk about it, my muscles were getting destroyed. I wasn't helping myself anymore. I was hurting myself. And my body, again, was sending me signals, all right? I was ignoring them all. I didn't care about anything except getting big and massive. And I've described this before if you've ever watched me. Before you know it, the bigger I got, the worse I felt. I was starting to sweat constantly. My heart, I was hearing it. I was waking myself up. I was snoring so much. I had no cardio. I took something that I thought was healthy at the beginning. I went excessive. And it wasn't healthy anymore. But again, I was ignoring it. So I think people, regardless if you're healthy or not, you know, you really got to pay attention again to your body. It is sending you signals, okay? I'm going to wrap it up there. If you get a chance, check out my podcast, The Rich Celenza Show. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you get a chance, subscribe. But please listen, pay attention, talk to yourself. I think people think it's kind of weird to kind of do these things. You have to have a relationship between your body and your mind. And yeah, listen to it, right? All right. Take care, and I wish you nothing but the best.